Hello, my friends. How are we today? We are back. Going to finish up our onionlings. Look at how disgusting they are. They're ucky. We're gonna finish them up. Let's get some chill music going, shall we? Okay. More onionlings time. Tell me what inspires you to animate. That's what I want to know. If my laptop was working! Gotta fix it. I'm gonna have this guy fumble. He's gonna bounce and fumble because of his bounce. What's up, Daliog? Oh, what if he bounces off that guy? That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, why not? Oh wait, the timing's gonna be different though. Yeah, I can't. The timing will be different. Lo-fi music, animating onion links, start the summer break. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about, man. Did you have a good break? What I mean by that is, like, literally the time we were gone. That'll probably be long enough. I like creating these like pauses in midair to make these things seem like light and fluffy. It's not necessary. I could keep these on singles if I wanted to, but I like them fluffy and dumb looking, you know? And I think part of that is making them slow. What's up, D-boy? They have so much little personality. They're big little personalities. Can you animate like this on Flip-A-Clip? I don't see why not. These guys are icky, dude. Icky! They're cute, dude. Onionlings. They're my new favorite thing. I'd have an onionling plushie if I could ever afford it. Thank you. You know, sometimes you get lucky and the animation just ends up working out. Look how cute they are, dude. I think this went the wrong way. They were supposed to be like gross. I mean, they're still kind of spiders, so it kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies for that. You know what I realized is we need to add the splash for the hit. Is that it right there? Yeah, that is it. Ooh, I want it underneath the onion though. Can I do that? Can we do that? Yeah. Let's do that, and then what if we... Hear me out. What if we rotate, modify, transform, horizontal, and we shrink it down? Maybe skew it slightly. How's that look? Oh, we could start it at the same time at least. I don't think the skew is needed. I think the skew might be ruining it. Maybe. Move it close. We can move it like right there. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Yucky. Thank you, D-Boy. I've been working hard, man. Yeah, things are going well. We got to the onionlings. Look at how cute they are. They came out cuter than they are gross. Look at him. Watch them. Hello? We exist. Whee! The key on these little onion guys, the onionlings, is animating one part of them at a time. That is the secret. It is animating the onion, then animating one leg, one limb. Look like giant food cartoons. Lunsar! Cobblestone, dude, what's up? Look how ucky my little guys are. Those legs! Yeah, they're the onionlings! This is how Hammer vs. Onion ends. Andre charges up and smashes the big onion, but it's actually an onion egg. And then they're like, wah, woohoo, wee! They chase him down. He's like, ah! Like heebie-jeebied out, like he doesn't want to touch them. Wee! So I'm going through. It takes me like 20 minutes per onionling. Arachnophobia, yeah. I actually think that was a thing for Andre, was arachnophobia back in the day. It was arachnophobia and big bodies of open water were his big fears. This is lo-fi music. We were debating earlier how many legs an onionling is supposed to have. And I came to the conclusion that 3 is the appropriate number of legs for an onionling. What's up, Red? Nice little trivia pieces, gives a little more spice, yeah. For surely. Also, is it okay if I yap about a thing in answer to your previous stream's title? Yeah, no, for sure. If you guys have a favorite animator that you would like to highlight as well. Go for it. Mr. Airchan. Oh yeah, Lunsar, the chat helped me find and rediscover an animator that I had totally forgotten about, and in doing so found me probably the best animation with the lowest amount of views, maybe on YouTube. At the very least in the stick figure world. It is crazy. It's an instant classic. Like, I win. I know it wasn't a challenge or anything, but I win now. Like, I win and it's not gonna be close. Even though it wasn't a challenge, and I actually didn't find the animation at all, I win now. Felix Flores. And when I said it, when they said Felix, I'm like, oh, dude, I wonder if I missed my Felix. That makes me think of my Felix, and it was my Felix from like way back in the day. Okay. So, in the ancient days of the internet forums, on the Dark Team Pivot forum, there was a guy named GIF. He was a huge inspiration for me, probably the best technical pivot animator. I wonder what he's doing today. He probably will be one of your new favorites now. I'm not even joking, Lunsar. He was a prodigy back in the day, too. Saturn's Children for One Piece. Oh, some more examples in Chin Chat? Yeah. Go for it. I gotta get in touch with whoever makes the plushies. I want my own Onionling plushie, like post haste. I need this short to get like 100 million views, so I can justify investing in making Onionling plushies. Thanks. Okay. He's done. Let's see how he did. Oh my god! What the hell? They're so cute! I'm gonna throw up. Holy. They're little bundles of joy. What the hell? Dude, that flip though. Hello? Why are they so cute? I think it's because I make them floaty, but also the way that they run, the way that I imagine if you were to transform them into humanoids, they're running like this. Like, this is how they're running. And their legs are like gripping the ground. They're going from like this to like this to this again. It's like their legs are pulling them forward. And then I do cute little things since I'm only animating one leg at a time. Like I make this leg go limp here and just flop on the ground for a little bit before it like comes back to life. How many more should I do? I don't want to like make it too crowded because now I want their animation to be appreciated. But we gotta have more. It's gotta be more than this. You can't get overwhelmed by, like, even if you're afraid of these things, 5 of them, I'm just punting the first 2 of them and then outrunning the last 3. Here comes more. You should make one onion get up, look at Andre, cower in fear, then jump back at the onion. I like that. Yeah, since they're like cute now and not as like disgusting as I thought they were gonna be. This one's gonna do a flip. Just for fun. No, it's not even a flip. He's just gonna keep flipping in the air until he makes contact with the ground. Like, this was not a controlled attack. Straight up didn't save for some reason. I gotta salvage it through the Swift. No. Dude, I don't know what is in the water, but my intro, my guy being so tall is a nightmare, but that is like freak smooth for me. So smooth. Yeah, this is 24 FPS. I don't know why, dude. Something's in the water. It's all these onions, I'm telling you. They're leveling me up. Get your onions right, dude. Should I make one slightly bigger? Like it's fat? I think that might be funny to make a fat one. A big little onion. Just one guy with weight problems. Just one little guy. Okay, let's see what this guy looks like. He's gonna do a flip, dude. Woo! Do you see the flip that he does? Look at do a flip. I love how alive they are. What is going on? Yeah, I think an onion link plushie might solve my world problems. It'll heal a part of my childhood, or my liver, or both. my secret calling is animating little guys. Little guys, assemble! Oh wait, no, that's a front leg. Whoopsie. Front leg rules. Means it doesn't go like that. Maybe this one's afraid of heights a little bit. I'm gonna make him run really quickly with his legs. He doesn't like being up high. Wait, it's gonna squish like this, I think. Get it, little guy. Do your flip. Ah, it's not a controlled fall anymore. Ah. What inspires me? You, Smear Frames, Hexel Combat, Hatena Talking, Robbie, Squash and Stretch again, G-Stick Style, and Micromiss Shakes. Yeah. That's quite the list. But a pretty fine list indeed. Wait, which one is he? It's this one. Wait, did it start on this leg? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll fix it. I'll figure it out. Okay. One leg down. The one leg always looks weird by itself, but maybe we'll take a gander just to make sure. Yeah. The one leg looks funny without the other ones. But I think it'll make sense. He's doing a flip. That he's like spinning out of control a little bit. On a software like I have not animated on Flip a Clip now. Okay, now it makes sense. Now his little woo, woo, see his little running legs? Here, we'll zoom in right here. Woo! Flip. Look at his flip, dude. His flip is so clean. Woohoo! But the back leg is what makes him a spider, so let's get at it. My onions. My onionlings. What's up, Jabbo? How are we doing today, buddy? Okay. Flip spider complete. Fat spider is next. They're like little. They leap out of the womb. The womb? The egg? The egg? Eggin? To you, how would you describe animation? Slivers. Snapshot slivers of reality. Okay, watch this little step here. Watch this leg. Watch this leg step. That's the first time I had the leg cross over like that. More spider-like. Ooh. All right, fat one time. He's gonna slide off as well. What's up, Struck? Okay, bye. Let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna need to do little mouse voices for this too. They gotta have their own like sim speak. Something. Okay, he's gonna pull his leg forward. Oops, not what I was trying to do. I gave him a little thicker of a leg as well. I might have him slide. He's gonna sit on his butt and just slide off. What's up, Donnie? Yes, sir. These poor little legs are doing everything they can. He's a big guy. Seeing the story in my mind and the need to create fast-paced destructive action sequences are pretty inspiring, I would say. Hey, being self-generating inspiration is big. Big. I would say other figures in the community and collaboration such as Dominate are also incredible external inspiration. Dominate was so huge for its time, dude. It's still obviously so big. But talk about a game changer, dude. For like so many reasons. That's fine, Flash. I didn't want that brush stroke anyways. You're right. Absolutely had a ripple effect. Oh, yeah. Okay, 2 legs down on the fat guy. Let's see how he looks. He looks so funny without his 3rd leg, though. I think we might call it here. I think this is enough spiderlings. I have been doing Benjamin 2 like shifts essentially every day. I do like a morning and then an afternoon. I try to anyways. What's up, Matt Pat? Whip my head to my second monitor. I thought you said Matt Pat. And you're like, what? What kind of creature, what kind of mythical internet goblin are you? See you, Dolly Hog. I like the fat guy. He might have grown a little bit. That's okay, he's a fat guy. He bounced more life into his body. I need to go potty real quick. So I'm trying to think about something I can put on for a couple minutes. Let's put on Crossfire Bullet Rain while I'm gone. I'm going to go potty. No description added. They just raw dogged the upload. It's gonna be a little bit cut off, but I'll be right back. Let me cut the music here. Oh, I'm getting a call anyways. I'll be right back. 1 sec. Hello. All right.
You poor thing.
He has potential.
You're a cruel woman, Eden. Putting all that on a kid.
If he's unfit for the job, I'll make it up to you.
Buddy. Yeah, too bad he didn't mess with the cops. An eye for an eye, after all. All right, you know the drill. You'll pay up for the month one way or the other.
What?
Yep.
If you'd like to watch more of Crossfire Bullet Rain, I will go ahead and link it to you guys now. I'm back. Yeah, I think it's time to do Andre. I think the onionlings are done. I think that's enough onionlings. Let's get back to him. Can you guys hear me okay? It looks like it. I want, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I've never done plushies before, but I feel inclined that I need to be in touch with a plushie person because I want my own onionling. Come on, let's smoothen this out here. There we go. An RC battery ran onionling that skitters around, that'd be great. I'm gonna have him skitter run. In theory. We'll see. This is feeling kind of sketchy already. Oh, wait a minute. I might have locked the front door. Give me 1 second. This might not work out. I'm torn. This might work, might not work. We're gonna see it through first, though. Sup, triads? When's Andre's Arena Andre versus Onion coming out? I think that's pretty much happening right now, right? Andre developed a lifelong fear of onions after this experience. Will never be the same room as an onion again. Yeah, it's alright. I don't think I'll need to animate him this far. I'm gonna kind of have the camera just pretty much stay. Oh yeah, this will work. We got it. We're gaming. We're gaming. Don't even worry about it. I was in control the whole time. Don't even worry about it. Guys, I was in control the whole time. At no point during that journey were we in risk in any way, shape, or form. You know me. Come on. I was in control the whole time. There was no way it was gonna not work out, right? Well, hold on. We haven't done the arms yet. I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. There's always room to ruin it. Okay, well, let's see what this looks like now if we can frame it up. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I could probably actually speed up these skitter frame feet rotations. Yeah, like that. Recrosses his legs. That might be kind of fun. Let's see what that feels like. My inspiration comes from my desire to tell awesome stories and show off equally awesome concept. Wanting the animators of old adds motivation to it because I fully believe I'll be able to reach something like that someday in my own way. That's excellent. That's a great attitude to have. Wow, this one's actually a little bit longer, 30 seconds. Wow, you can really 30 seconds. Wow, you can really 30 seconds. We did it! Hammer vs. Onion complete! At least to the end. I mean, I'm sure there's still like smoke effects and stuff I gotta do. I think. Yeah, I got smoke effects, impact effects to do still. Beautiful. Beautiful. I could probably even zoom in a little bit here. My inspiration is a bunch of animes, including Rebalance. They motivate me and say, one day you'll be able to do this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Grabbing more than one, and I just want the one. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay. Okay. What do you think, guys? Are we gaming? Peak? Good. Eh. I like it. 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 We still have to do smoke effects, and then we're on to sound effects, which we might just leave for tomorrow. That's my favorite swing, maybe of all time. Beautiful. Beautiful. The smears, yeah, they're I definitely have been having more fun doing my smears. That's wild. I'm looking at different aspects of it every time I watch a replay. Maybe I remove this frame. I don't think that needs to be double framed. Ooh, that looks better. It was causing a little bit of hesitation since this frame was also doubled. You know what? Do I add a double here on impact? Does the camera already shake here? No, it doesn't. I think I want to do that. Let's see what that looks like. Madness combat animation is what inspires you? Madness is great. I like that better. I added a little bit of a punch right there at that hit. I like that. You're too kind, colorful. Okay. The onionlings are out. We just now need to do the smoke on, I think these last two swings don't have anything. Right here needs it. Yeah. Smoke. Let's go here. 3, 4. Probably like that. Yeah. Let's grab that. Alright, let's get to it. Crinkles! First time I saw your animation, I was shocked. Which one? Kirkalois? What's that mean? Who's Kirkalois? Oh, we need rectangle. Smoke time! So let's do... Oh, rebalance. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I think for its time, it was pretty decent. It's probably one of the better things I've done, to be honest. So that's a good choice. You started animating off of Rebalanced? That's crazy. That's really cool, though. And get stronger? I don't know about that. I still just remember how depressed I was when I finished Get Stronger. I honestly felt like I had failed so tremendously. Flash hates overpowered. What makes you say that? Eating tortillas, watching stone animating. Life could be worse. What's up, dude? A16, you'll appreciate my little onionlings. We finished the onionlings. Look how cute ugly they are. Oh wait, you can't even see them, sorry. Onion chicks. True, because they did hatch. Onion rings, no onion lings. What? Why? I think I was too close to the project. I worked on it for far too long. And originally the job was for Turquoise. And I took it over for him for Shaudo so that, you know, he could still have something done. And in my mind, it was just nowhere near what Turquoise could have done had he actually done it. So in my mind, you know, I had essentially done the job kind of poorly because my comparison was if Turquoise did it, like, it would just be astronomically better. And I was so close to the project at the time that, like, I couldn't really appreciate any of it other than just lacking. Is how I felt. Oh, that's fine. I didn't want that brushstroke anyways. Thanks. All these guides are because I'm an idiot and I had view guides and rulers on, but I didn't have them locked. So I would randomly grab ones for no reason at all, just because I was grabbing the stage, and then that's pretty much it. That's my TED Talk on my stupid guides. Only like 2 of them actually matter. The story on those guides is I'm an idiot. For real. Yeah, their notes remind me of my dumb ass. Literally the only one that matters is like this one and maybe that one. And that's to give me like general sizing for Andre. Geometry Dash? No, it's actually... Okay, I'll show you what I'm doing. It's actually not anything out of the ordinary. It's the normal lasso tool. But it's how I'm using it that you can't quite see because I'm hitting shortcut keys to make it work. It's a little trick I picked up from JH. On the next frame here, I'll show you how I'm doing it. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am creating a square as like a canvas. I make a gray 28% transparency that's not important square. I grab the lasso tool and I'm holding shift as I'm carving out of that square I placed. And I do this because the lasso tool allows me to create really dynamic, sharp little lines and edges that with the brush by itself would be really hard or much more difficult. A lot of anime effects artists do this, but they do this in a program that has lasso fill. So essentially they can just draw without holding shift, without putting a square down. They can just draw a shape using their lasso fill tool, and it'll just fill wherever they drew. I'm doing that same thing in effect, but I'm just holding shift to continue my lassoing. Does that make sense? And then I'm selecting the opposite of what I selected and then deleting it. Bro, I figured out today that the middle mouse button also works as space. What? That's crazy. That's a game changer. Look how nice that is. Look how much heavier the hammer. Look how much heavier the hammer looks when you just add that smoke to it. It looks like it's lifting up the dust. Like it's moving. It's, you know what's funny is I think that almost all of this up here is going to be missed, but it's fine. Dust clouds is a great touch, yeah. Since it's swinging so much right here too, I think I'm gonna do something like this. Like, see how much more dynamic looking this is than what I probably would be able to do on brush. And then I also like to carve chunks out of it as well. You probably saw me do that earlier. Oh, I realized this is probably the, yeah. I was like, I couldn't even see it. Yeah, no, abuse it. Please. Pretty much most of that smoke over here is off screen, so I'm really not too worried about it. Let's lean it like that. Okay. Sticky keys. Being sticky keys. Pretty sure all this is off screen, so we're not worried about it. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look. Basically, it looks like this. Gotta respect the patience to watch the progress from the beginning every time, for sure. What happens if I take this frame out? I feel like it hits a little bit harder. Yeah, it does. What I could do, what if we slow this down? Where's Paragon X9? I like that. That feels a little better. You know what we should do? This animation is attractive. I think what we do, guys, is I animate electricity right here on the onion to show the electricity was passed to the the onion. What do you think? Is that viable? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Don't blink, you'll miss it. You guys see have you guys seen how I done electricity yet? I know some of you have. This is a Wacom Cintiq 21UX. It is very big to scale. If this is me, This is me, right? This is stone. This is the tablet that I'm using right now. When I'm using it, I'm just standing on it and bending over. Do not recommend. It is very big. Okay, that's step 2. Step 3 is we connect it to another spot. Huion wasn't even an option back when I bought any of my tablets. Huh, my electricity needs to be underneath my hammer though. There we go, that's better. Wacom used to just be the only option, so it didn't matter if it was pricey or not. If you wanted a tablet, you didn't choose Wacom or not. You just chose what size it was. That's what established how much you were gonna pay, how big it is or not. Remember, you have an Intuos 3? I still have it. I still have that Intuos 3. In fact, it's right next to me with my Fluid Anim sticker on it. Now I'm just connecting different veins to this electricity. It's almost like jaggedy, scribbly whips. Scribbly whips is the best way I could describe how I do my electricity. And then sometimes I'll pull in electricity from like off screen like that and have it like attach itself. Veins of it would try to cling to the hammer, right? Good choice. I like that idea. Let's do it. Man, that was a poor choice of spot. Oh. Okay, maybe we do that. Oh, cool. I didn't want that brush stroke anyways. Don't mind me. I didn't want that brush stroke at all. Okay, now for the magic. Let us go ahead and select all of it. Tap it at least once with the smoothing. Movie clip, each one. Yes, I know I could place all of these in a movie clip and apply the effect, but I want to be able to see it inside Flash without having to export to see the next part, which is adding sparks. OP33, I'm smashing an onion because there's a series I'm working on called Smash Labs. And after the first episode of Smash Labs, people suggested, or rather the top comment was onion. So this is is this day 4? I think this is day 4 of Hammer versus Onion. We have finished the animation for the most part. Right now we're just going back and adding polish. And tomorrow will probably be sound effects and upload. No one suggested Smashing Pumpkins, no. Okay, now we go and we need to add the spark glows, which I'll do a couple layers of. This is the spark glows is the special ingredient that I honestly don't think this works unless you have this special ingredient. Okay, one more layer of spark glow. Makes it a little bit more dynamic. Yeah. Now the key is not just a radial glow, it's a radial glow that's a gradient on blend with add. The add blend. You know, we could probably do a few lines of electricity too. You know, I really liked my electricity, not my electricity, my thunder, my lightning that I did here. I'm gonna steal from me real quick. Hold on real quick, I'm stealing from me. Hold on, I'm gonna steal from me real quick. Stealing from me. Hold on real quick, stealing from myself. Okay, stealing from myself again. I also like these sparks. Cool. You know what we could do? We could also add like the burn animations that I did. These guys. Wait. These guys. What would it look like if I added these to the onion? Because it's getting like cooked, kind of, you know. This is crazy. The overlaying of effects is getting a bit nuts. What you can also do when you have an effect like this is fade it out. Mask layer and make them come from the hole? What do you mean? Oh, I get what you mean. The hole where the hole that he made. Yeah, I could do that. I don't think it's super necessary. Just because it's not really the hole that is necessarily burning. Okay, what is going on here? I'm hitting F6. This might work, might not work. I'm kind of experimenting with this. I think these might be too big, but it's okay. We're just gonna see what it feels like and go from there. We're just gonna taste test it a little bit. A little bit of a taste test. Let's see how this feels. They like spazzed out, some of them. I don't think they're necessary. That's fine. Everything else looks nice though. That strike was cool. Like, that came out pretty sick. We still have the smoke effects to do, though. Let's go ahead and do that. We're close. We're almost done. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Okay. Okay, so it kind of starts here. I think the easiest way to do this first is always just start with the shape that I want. And I could worry about cutting chunks out of it in a second. But at least get the shape that I want. Yeah. So now that I have this, I can like just carve chunks out of it like that. This might have to be a little bit darker, yeah, so they could see it. Oops. What? Oh, I missed some of those inner pieces. That's fine. I love these little like dynamic pieces you can have like hang on to the hammer. Like having little chunks like this that like barely hang on is so cool to me. Like we have this that detached here. I can like start up here and it just make like this little tiny like fragile ridge that connects it. I love that. I think we just do one more frame here. I think the more dynamic and intricate you make the smoke as it's leaving, the more interesting it feels. You know what I mean? Like, how cool is that? I feel like that adds a much better layer to the smoke when you can have it like this dynamic tendrils and small clusters and little pieces like barely hanging on by a thread. It's not just basic shapes. Not just bubbles. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll have that one hang on the longest. This will be 25. Yeah, we're cooking! We're cooking! Look at all that polish, dude. What the hell? Chat, we're cooking. Okay, I think it needs one more impact smoke for the ground. For the force of like down here. All this is off screen, I think. But I feel like all of this down here is being impacted. We're cooking onions. Nope. Remember, dynamic connections. Dynamic connections! have to recut that out. Carving pieces of it out. Looks good. Thank you. I don't think any of this is seen over here. So again, I'm not that worried about it. But we'll do a little something over here just in case it is on screen and I just don't know it. Okay. Let's take a gander at it. Okay, boom. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Guys, we did it. We did it. We did it. It's done. It just needs sound FX. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I think it was what we did. I think we did this at right around 30 hours. There's no bird. There's no bird. Is like right around 30 hours, I would say. $30 hours for 30 seconds, out an hour per second. I did. I gained the power of animating little scrunkly creatures. Scrunkly is a good way to describe the onionlings. That big swingo. Woo. Thank you, thank you. Disappear on stage. Wait, they disappeared on stage? At the very end, there's like blank stage for like a second and then it blinks. But I don't, did I mess up? Let's see. We're looping back to it. Oof. Let's see. No, they're like zipping off screen. Maybe two of them vanished like a frame earlier, yeah. But it's also like them zipping off screen. Like the next frame will be like the back of their feet. Probably. I can fix the camera either way. Yeah, I'll just shrink the camera in a little bit. I like the smash. Look at the smash. There's so much happening right here. Look at all this. There's so much going on, and it's just like we have the hammer, the smears, the triple impact frames, then we have the lightning bolts coming down, the onion juices, the electricity with the glow, 3 layers of smoke coming off the hammer, sparks, the weight of the hammer sliding off the onion gives flutters of my heart. I was hoping people would like that. I was happy with how it just like, you know, like he just, boof, he just drops to the ground. I hope it's readable, because again, we're watching it like 100 times over, right? I'm still trying to think if the viewer is gonna like absorb any of this first time around, you know? Very readable? Okay. Because that's always been my issue, is like my characters might be readable, but like my actions, like too much would happen too quickly all the time, and that was like a big fear of mine. So I've been trying to slow it down. This sequence is insane. Yeah, feeling those things happening. I still think it's tough. I still think this still might be my favorite part. This right here. That's hard to beat. Like, having these many frames on a swing, I don't think I've ever done this, where I've swung so hard that I just fully rotate and then drop the hammer on the other side. And all the smears in it. Funny how your eyes were stinging after you opened the stream. And then it's done. I plan on making like the little like mousy voices. When they're all jumping out. I do like how we spent almost the entire day on these little guys. I think you just exposed yourself for being the voice actor for the happy... What inspires me to animate is many things, primarily just making my visions come to life. Again, the self-generated inspiration for animation is definitely super valuable. We did it. We did it. My girls move around and beating up other stick figures. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that is. It is. Is the camera like the slight? I didn't want to overdo it. I just did a little camera tilt with the swing. Because I wanted to show the smear on the swings, and I couldn't do it with the vertical without zooming out. And I'm like, I don't want to zoom out. So I just tilted it so we can see what Andre's doing. Because we're making this in vertical format. This is actually a really tall file. So I don't want things to be entirely missed. So just give it a little bit of tilt. Yeah, I'm happy with this. The hard part, I feel like, is going to be like keeping this up. It makes it more readable than it would have been without it. I'm glad, because like I was so struggling on the camera for so long, and we ended up at this point where I don't have a whole lot of camera work occurring, but a little bit here and there just to like emphasize movement or showcase a little more action, showcase a little more of the action. Because when the width is 720, there's not a whole lot of space to work with when the figure is this big. If you look, when Andre swings the hammer, when he's standing in the center, he basically touches each end of the screen. But I want that. I want him to take up a good amount of space. I feel the hard part will be making the subsequent stuff not feel samey. Exactly. I feel like the camera showcases expression a lot. Those tilts are angry. Yeah. It's like an added effect. It's like it's swinging the hammer. I think what will continue to make Hammer or Smash Labs interesting is just having interesting things to crush and them doing interesting things. Because at the end of the day, every single one of these that I make, it's going to be Hammer crushing something. So it's the crushing of the thing that has to become more interesting. You know what I mean? Like it's like those hydraulic press videos where it's literally just a hydraulic press crushing things, but it's the different things that it's crushing that makes it more interesting. Beans. We're just gonna run through the various different things that I'm growing in my garden. Hammer versus hydraulic press. Hammer versus hammer. Just put a hammer on the press. Or on the lift. I'm getting sound effect ideas while we're just watching. I'm just appreciating different parts of this. We basically did this 30 hours straight. We started on Monday. I did 2 shifts every day. A 2-hour shift and a 4-hour shift. Or a 3.5-hour shift. Or a 1.5-hour shift in the morning. Like, it was not... I'm not like clocking this in at all. I just know that I basically, in the mornings I animate for about 2 hours. In the afternoon I animate for about 4 hours. 2 shifts since Monday is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna watch it one more time, and then I think we're gonna call it. And then I'll take a little break before I start making dinner. I'm making broccoli, white rice, roasted broccoli, onion, garlic, white rice with some soy sauce. And that's gonna be dinner. Yum. I lied, I'm watching it one more time. Do you guys ever do this? Do you watch your stuff over and over and over and over? Like, when I put something out, when I'm done with it, I will watch it, like, I don't know, hundreds of times. It's probably what makes me end up not liking my stuff, but at the same time, I always like... I watch different little things, and I try to remember what I did, and what I liked, what I didn't like. Yeah. One thing that I always try to remind myself is, you know, it took us 30 hours to make this, right? And however much experience prior to it to be able to do it. But once you put something out, it's there online forever. People can be watching it for years and years. And if you were to tally all of the individual people and the time they spend watching what you made, it vastly overwhelms the amount of time you put into making the thing. To flip the movie and post to see it with fresh eyes? What do you mean flip it? Just seeing it again? How? How do you do that? Alright, like, do you quite literally just put the entire thing in a movie clip and flip it? Then export it? Or is there... Oh, okay. Let's try that. Alright. Cover your ears, we're about to get swiveled.
Swivel.
Did you cover your ears like I asked? Then it's not my fault. Okay. Video. Lossless. Convert. Okay. I wonder if I could do it from here. Edit with Clipchamp. I just want to flip it. Toko, I just got back. We're trying to figure something out. I'm trying to flip this. Maybe instinctively try and close the window. Flip. Flip. Horizontal. Done. Export. 1080p. Here we go. Untitled. Boop. Whoa. He's the other way. Don't read the words. Don't read the words. 52, kinda. Ooh. My brain wants everything. My brain wants everything the other way. Rima Siv Noino. Rima Siv Noino. Oh man, I flipped it. Now it's in a different language. Oh man. Oh. Man. Here, I need to cleanse my palate and see it back how it was. You want subtitles? Just flip the video. What if I make... Okay, hold on. Hear me out. This is extra, but what if I put one... What if I do this? me out. Just one frame before the swing, we bring it back. Yeah. Also, so the question, but when you animate characters doing poses, shit, you're really focused. Do you also mirror the poses yourself? I typically don't, because 90% of what I do, I've never, like, I really don't. I usually don't. Actually, okay. Hey, be nice. Hammer, get out of the way, bro. Get out of the way, Hammer, bro. This is right. I just need it. Yeah. I like that better. Okay. Foaming at the mouth of this. I hope other people are as well when we put it out. I'm blind to it now. It's starting to lose its pizzazz on me. But I like my little onionlings. Just one more frame. The person who made it 8 hours short film. Well, if all goes well, we should be able to release this Saturday morning. I think that's what I'll do. I'll schedule it to be released Saturday morning. We'll work on sound effects tomorrow, and then we'll release it Saturday morning at like 10 a.m. PST. That's the game plan. We did put out a couple other shorts today, though. Let me show you so you could click on it and make the algorithm happy. I posted this up today on YouTube and on TikTok. It is the my Zane Little thing. It's so hard. I just like, believe it or not, I had literally no context when Hatenda literally told me I was animating something, and I didn't know what it was for or what the premise was. He's like, just crush a bunch of noobs really hard. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit him. I gotta hit him really hard. And I didn't realize it was like a wholesome video. And my part comes in so heavy. I couldn't think of what to do. The hatred in the final. I was like, what am I supposed to do here? Because, like, I had a couple ideas. Like, this guy would try to grab the hammer or something, and then he would hit him. I was like, I gotta do something different. You can't just, like, hit him over the head, right? So I set the hammer down. So funny, dude. In the original, you can hear I voice acted the impacts on all of them. Why is he crying? But yeah, we uploaded that today. We put it on YouTube as well. It's doing okay on YouTube. It's doing better than my other stuff, I think, at this point. So that's cool. But tomorrow we will add sound effects to this, and then yeah, we'll schedule for release, and then we'll start to where it cuts at the blur. Make a version where it cuts at the blur. I don't know, man. Getting it with a hammer will make you cry more. I think so. But yeah. I'm glad we got it done today. Okay, sounds good, Lina. I'm glad we finished the Onionlings. Hammer vs. Onion is complete. I'll be interested to see what people comment. I'm not always going to take the top comment. Like, people leave a really garbage top comment that I can't figure anything creative or fun to do with it. I won't bother doing it. But otherwise, I really do aim to try and animate whatever the community of people decide in the comments for the Smash Labs. So we'll see. At first I thought it was a Banhammer vs. Trolls, kinda, yeah. Okay. Alright, guys. I will see you later.